All right, the moment you've all been waiting for, and I mean that because if you haven't already turned off this video by now, then you're the only one seeing this anyways. So, if I'll just give a quick little refresher here. Each of us on separate occasions opened our little sealed pools of dollar store packs and built what I can only assume is a very powerful deck out of that pile of cards.
Yes, they were magic cards.
Yeah, and we were very careful. So we were very careful to not let each other know what we're playing, just in case we end up with like the exact same deck, which could very well happen. I have no idea what you're playing. I don't think you have any idea what I'm playing. This is the first time we're going to be playing these decks, so if we make play mistakes, please forgive us. But I don't know how you can when probably all the cards in your deck are like a 4-mana 2/3 that doesn't do anything. But yeah. So, we're gonna kick this off, and to decide who goes first, since we didn't do any value, nonsense or anything like that, I got these other repacks from our local game store. Now, it says that these are guaranteed to have at least one playable thing in it. It might be like a cool foil playable uncommon or common, playable rare, something like that. Like, it's guaranteed to have something in it, apparently. So, we're gonna open this, and then we'll just come to a decision as to who did better. You probably did better.
Citadel Siege.
Consulate Crackdown.
Mahomiti Jin. I quite like him.
Yeah.
The good old
giant
good. Flyer.
Midnight Oil. Burning the old Midnight Oil.
And a foil High Sentinels of Irration.
Okay, so I had a foil common. You had 3 rares, so I think you just win by default there, because three rares, including a foil rare, is pretty solid there. Yeah, I don't think any of these are super playable, but
this guy was playable back in the day.
I guess.
Before, creatures were really good.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think 6 mana for 5/6 was
yeah, and
insane.
Midnight Oil was a good band. So anyway, so you'll be going first, and we'll see you in game 1. Okay, game 1. Show your extremely powerful hand to the camera.
So we've got... It's everything I've ever wanted.
And for myself, don't worry if you can't see what these cards are. I'll tell you right now, they are not very good cards. So you don't really care. That's what I have. All right. Let's see what you brought to the table.
Swamp.
Ooh.
And a Fume Spitter.
Oh my god, a 1-drop. Okay.
Enter go.
I will draw a card. Sweet! I will play a Silver-Bordered Forest and a Renowned Weaver. I also have a 1-drop. Pass turn. I think it's also the only 1-drop in my deck.
Plains.
Yeah.
Attack for 1.
I'm gonna take that. Go to 19. Well, I can guarantee you we're not playing the exact same deck because you have white.
I'm gonna sacrifice this to put a -1/-1 counter on that.
Deal.
Enter go.
Wasn't sure if you'd waste that or not, but apparently you would. Here is a gold-bordered swamp and a Crypt Keeper. Oh yeah, I can sacrifice him to exile a card from a graveyard. Pass the turn. Telling you, award-winning. I tried to go all silvers and golds for my basics.
Well, Knight of the Pilgrim Road.
Oh god. That's a 3/2 for 3. That's so good. What does this do?
If he manages to hit you, then he gets a 1/1 counter.
Oh.
There go.
Oh boy. Draw a card. Well, that's something. So here's a gold-bordered forest. And a magnifying glass. The best ramp spell ever. 3 mana for a colorless.
4 mana to... So it's like 6 mana to draw a card?
It's crazy. It's insane.
That's insane.
It's the best card ever printed. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Swing.
I'm going to put this in front.
Yeah. That card,
yeah.
I'll tell you right now, that was your game winner.
A 2-1 for 2? Do you have some sort of graveyard shenanigans? You actually managed to open graveyard shenanigans?
Telmos High Priest.
Oh my god, you opened graveyard shenanigans. That's insane.
Valor Made Real.
Holy
Return
crap.
Fume Spitter.
Holy crap, you have synergy. I just have things. That's so good.
And your go.
Oh my god, you're gonna kick my ass. Draw a card. Jeez.
I was unbelievably worried when I seen that card.
Yeah. Play another forest. And I'll pass the turn. Man, I'm gonna get crushed.
Turn.
It's good to know old Crypty here has a purpose in life, though. That's pretty nice.
3.
I'm gonna make a clue. Ha. Where'd the clue go?
I think I had it last.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I will block with... No, I can't do that. I will take the damage. Renown happens after, right?
No, this isn't Renown. Renown was the guy that died.
Oh, yeah, you got that dude.
Yeah, this is the heroic card.
Okay, yeah, sure. Wow, that's so good. Okay, I'll take 3, go to 16.
And a Dragon Scale General.
A playable rare? That's not fair! Or is it just a 4-mana 2/3? Oh my god, that's so good! You open actually good cards? That's not fair!
And your go.
You were supposed to open horribly, like I did. Swamp.
Bolster's X for X number tap creatures.
Well, don't you do that? Because it's the beginning of your end step.
Oh, is it the end step?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was upkeep.
Sure. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm up to 6 mana, so I can start doing things, I guess.
When you're up to 6 mana.
Yeah. This seems pretty solid. We're gonna Sorcery Speed Sip of Hemlock, the playable rare that's so unfair for you to have, and and you lose 2 life. I almost
18.
lost 2 life. That's how bad this deck is. Anyway, fast turn. God, that's so insane.
Draw for turn.
So insane. How dare.
5.
11.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Yeah. Okay. So then... Here is a big ol' fox. A 6/5.
6/5.
And a forest. And I'll pass the turn. Oh, yeah.
End of your turn.
What? You got a removal spell that costs less than 6?
I'm going to tap him.
What?
And scry 1.
Sure.
Do we want that?
So unfair.
It's a thing? It's not great. Is it better than a random card? Sure.
Is anything better than a random card? I still can crack this little clue, though. I can find myself some real winners.
So that will draw him. 5.
Good lord. Yeah, 6. Mashing my taters.
And here's a 3/3 that can pay 2 mana to give him first strike.
That's reasonable.
And a land.
Yeah.
Sure go.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, yeah. Sick. Sort of. And by which I mean I'm going to be sick. God. Just do this instead. I'm at 6 though? 3, 4, 5. That's like so. That's so many bads. So many bad. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to crack this clue, drawing a card. I think that's better than what I was gonna do, actually.
This changes everything.
Well, God, you're still 18? That's so unfair. You actually have a playable deck. Blood Hunter Bat. Drain you for 2. I'll go to 8.
16.
And I'll pass the turn. Actually, I tapped wrong for that. I should do it this way.
Untap. Draw for turn. Swing.
That's spoopy. Okay, so you could Fume Spitter to get this down to 4. So you'd also have to have a pump. You have 1 card in hand?
1 card in hand.
So you could, if it's a pump spell and you give this first strike, you can first strike the Goliath. But that's also only 3 damage. So I could just put this in front of something that doesn't have first strike. Ooh. I'm gonna put Goliath in front of... How worried about this am I? You don't have anything in there, right?
No.
Not that worried. I'm gonna put this in front of Fume Spitter.
Front of Fume Spitter. Well...
You have another thing? This is unbelievable!
+3/+0 and gains lifelink until end of turn, and I regenerate it.
That's so unfair. That's so unfair. Yeah, alright. I'll take 5, go to 3.
Gain 6, go to 22.
It's unbelievable. You opened the best deck you could possibly have opened.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Ugh. Okay. At least you're in top deck mode, I guess. So bad. I'm like really dead here, aren't I? I should just give up, go home, take my lumps, or I could investigate.
You could even investigate and crack immediately.
It's true. Pretty sure I'm just dead here, actually. 4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Since we don't really have many things... Nah. Okay. Can I actually stay alive this turn? I guess I can, technically. Here's a trusted forged mage. Force mage. No, I said forge mage. That's not a thing. And I will pair with Bloodhunter Bat.
Look at that. You got a 3/3 Blood Hunter.
I sure do. It's real solid. And, yep, pass turn. This is unbelievable.
Untap.
You open playable cards. Oh my god.
Draw for turn. Swing.
Yeah, so I have to throw something in front of first strikey, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess. You drew another playable instant?
First strike.
Oh, yeah, sure. That makes sense. Yeah, that's fine.
So first strike damage kills that.
Yep. And then that's no longer
This
paired.
is no longer paired, so I don't even lose my Fume Spitter.
Yeah, you don't lose anything.
Here go.
I mean, you wouldn't have anyway, because I had to block that way.
Yeah, you did have to.
There was no way to have that. Okay, well, there's a Traveler's Amulet, thanks. Oh, I'm so screwed here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh my god, I can't believe how playable your deck is. I'm really upset by this. Here's a Rite of the Serpent. Destroy target creature. If that creature had a +1/+1 counter on it, put a 1/1 green snake creature onto the battlefield. Do you care to sack it to weaken one of your dudes?
In response, I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on
Deal.
this.
See, this is the removal I opened. 6 mana things that destroy something and maybe have a tiny bit of an upside. Mr. Synergy over here. Jesus. And here's a Traveler's Amulet. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Swamp. Beats.
Dead. All right, well, you got me. I'm going to do a little bit of sideboarding, though, because not quite what I was expecting. So yeah. I'm going to be switching... Where are you? This for literally anything else that I can cast. So, we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Show my hand. I got one of the saddest lands in my deck, because it's not on theme, but we didn't have quite enough silver and gold border stuff. That's what I have, and we're on the play, so, you know, that's gonna make a huge difference, I'm sure. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. Okay, so I'm gonna play the sad land in my deck. Foil full art. And a Traveler's Amulet. Pass the
Look
turn.
at that. That's a lot better on that turn.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Well, that makes our turn 2 a little better. Here's a plains.
Draw. Okay. We're gonna play a little Runed Servitor. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Plains. We're going to cast a Leonin Sky Hunter.
Ooh.
2/2 flyer.
Alright.
Your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Care to trade?
Nah.
Didn't think so.
18.
Here is a silver bordered forest. And a Krasda Guildmage. I'll pass turn.
Do so many things.
He can do a lot of things. Not a ton right now. Turn toughness into 1/1s.
Draw
And
for turn.
make things a little bit bigger.
Swamp.
Yep.
2 beats.
2 beats, 18.
And here's the High Priest.
Sure.
Your go.
And a turn. Crack this amulet. Go find, I guess, a forest. So Intimidate is artifacts and black creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
No, Intimidate's
or is Intimidate...
color plus colorless creatures.
Oh, okay. How's that work with colorless?
You wouldn't have a color, so it'd just be colorless creatures can block it.
Okay. Sure. Untap. Draw a card. Alright, didn't need another one of those, but okay. Here's another swamp. No fear. Beats.
No fear, huh?
No fear.
We'll go in front of... Well, oh yeah, you can pump. +1/+1. So yeah, no fear.
Then, if you're not going to block, Briarpeck Alpha will flash in and give, it doesn't really matter, this +2/+2. So, 6 total.
Go to 12.
Pass turn.
Untap.
Could have maybe used that to save something, but I don't think you're...
Draw for turn.
I don't think Black-White's really known for dealing, like, 2 damage to a thing, so... Might as well get in for beats while it can.
Swamp. Attack.
Intriguing. I will take it. 14.
And in that case, Fume Spitter.
Sure.
And a Battle Horns.
What does this do? Trample and can be blocked by more than one creature. Okay. Cool. Want to give that to your 1/1 or?
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Oh, that's sexy. That's a sexy man. No fear. Beats.
I'll block the alpha.
Short.
And then before damage, put a -1/-1 counter on him.
Deal. So 3.
3. Go to 9.
Here's a big old spider. Pass the turn.
4/4.
Yeah, this card is reasonable in Corset in Corset Limited. So there you go. That's how you know you have a winning strategy. If your cards are reasonable in Corset Limited.
It's a 4/4, huh?
Yeah. Vigilance Reach.
Attack.
You also have no fear. But you probably have that dumb regeneration thing again. So I'll take it. Just 2?
Just 2.
12. Also, you could probably target that and get it back, maybe even.
Here's a Herald of Dromoka.
Oh, okay. I opened a couple of those warrior lord sort of guys myself.
Yeah, there's like one other warrior, guy that can gain first strike as a warrior.
I had like 2 of those and like 2 other white creatures. It was pretty bad.
Intrigo.
Untap. Draw a card. All right. Here's a swamp. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. +1/+1 intimidate. +1/+1 intimidate. Attack you for 9.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah!
This guy is really annoying to play.
Ooh. Haunt. Comes into play, or the creature it haunts, put in a graveyard, destroy. Oh, jeez!
That's why I was attacking with those really bad attacks.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I was fearing the regeneration thing. Huh. Alright, so that was game 2, and we will see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Go ahead and show your hand.
We've got those, and my favorite.
Your favorite?
It's not a good spell. It's just a funny spell.
Okay. I've got that. It's not exciting, but what could be in this format, honestly. Alright, kick us off.
Swamp. Spitter.
Okay.
Sure go.
Is that your favorite?
No.
Draw a card. Ooh.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I mean, I probably
could potentially be repeatable removal in this deck.
Probably shouldn't play that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, actually. Here's a forest. Here's an amulet. Pass the turn.
Untap. Drop turn.
Should probably wait till 3 for that guy.
Attack for 1.
Take it. 19.
He's a blood-crazed hoplite. Try 2 heroic creatures.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot of moving of counters.
Intrigo.
Untap. Draw a card. Guildmage. Pass turn. Since the last time you had only white guys. This time's a little different, I suppose.
Two.
Take it. 17.
Intrigo.
Untap. Draw. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the stuff of legends. That's the stuff that legends are made out of. Forest. Attack you for 2.
Yeah. Just 2?
Yep, just 2. Weaver. Pass turn.
Two.
Block.
I shall tap him.
Sorry, what? Okay, so you get a counter on him.
Yeah.
And when a counter is placed on him, you remove 1 from me.
Yeah. I'm going to remove a counter from that creature now.
Sure.
And I get to scry 1.
So hang on. So that makes that
a 3/2.
Yeah. I mean, you can resolve that, sure.
To the bottom. We're kind of digging for land.
Pretty much. Seems that way. Yeah, so before damage, I'll attempt to crack him. If you want to trade a fume spitter.
Well, you sacrifice him as a...
Oh, you do. That's true. Yeah. We don't even close to have that, so here's a sapling. 1/3.
Enter go.
Okay. Draw a card. Interesting. Wow, I've got like... Actually, maybe I shouldn't use this because he makes saplings. Just makes everything confusing. So instead, here is a plant that you can pretend is a 1/3. And we'll play another swamp.
The spider's just sitting on the plant. It's hard to spot it.
Yeah. If you zoom in a little bit. No fear. 3.
Take it. 15.
Just 3. Here is a Rune Servitor. I tapped totally wrong for that. Rune Servitor and a Crypt Keeper. And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Hey, you got one.
Well, let's deal with this guy.
Sure. I'm gonna, in response, get rid of that. Why not?
And a Knight of the Pilgrim Road.
Sure.
Drago.
Untap. Draw a card. Oh my god, yes. That's so funny. So you got a 3/2 and a 3/2.
Yes. And they both could potentially grow bigger.
It's true. Play a forest. I'll attack you for 2.
Do I trade a 3/2 for a 2/2 and draw a card?
We each draw a card. Yeah.
I think the answer is yes.
Okay. So these trade. We each draw. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Things are just coming up chubby today. 5 mana. Lifecraft Cavalry. Revolt. That left the battlefield, so it's a 6/6 trampler for 5. Oh yeah. I mean, they just print those now.
Yeah.
Like they're candy. But hey, why not? Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Use a swamp. Are you ready for this? Feast of the Unicorn. So.
Oh, you can even siphon a counter away. That's hilarious. It's a black card?
It's a black card.
Feast of the Unicorn?
Enchanted creature.
Are they eating? Okay, are they eating a unicorn?
Yeah,
oh,
they're eating
okay.
a unicorn.
So it's not like the unicorn's having a feast. They're having a feast that features unicorn.
They're feasting on the unicorn.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. That is so weird. That's really weird.
So I now have a...
4, 8.
An 8/3.
8/3. Okay. That's so hilarious.
For 8.
God, do I just take 8 here? Do I just... Is that a thing I just do? Or do I... God, do I just take 8? I guess it doesn't have trample or anything, right?
No.
You're at 15. I think I just take 8. Yeah, I'll go to 9.
Turgo.
My god. That's weird. That's a weird card. That's such a strange phenomenon. Okay.
I guess it's the guy who eats the horn gets.
So I'm gonna play Swamp.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a thing that's like just amazing. Rite of the Serpent. Him. He has counters on him, so I get a 1/1 snake. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be an assassin snake because we don't have snakes. And yeah, then I'll attack you for 5, 6, 7, 8.
Go to 7.
Whew. That's the turn. Oh my god. Oh, can we just get a playset of that card? Just for, I don't know what.
Do you want to see something else amazing?
Yeah? Of course I do. What kind of question is that? Of course I want to see something amazing.
Lotus Eye Mystics. When he enters the battlefield, I can return an enchantment from the graveyard to my hand.
And he has prowess! Oh my god!
Beast.
It's so good!
Look at that synergy.
It's so good!
I mean, I'm not in a good board position.
No.
Hey, it's your go. I kind of stumbled on lands a little too much.
Yeah, you missed a couple
But it had
turns
feast,
of the early
so...
bit, but yeah.
I kinda
Oh
had
my
to keep
god.
it.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have to show you a cool rare that I opened, which originally when I was building this deck, I wasn't sure if this would be even like remotely playable, but I think it might be. Gurzagast.
I opened that too.
Really? Seriously? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, so like when I was looking at this in my video, I wasn't too sure. Like I'm like, well, 5 mana for a 6/8, like it's gonna block something or like stop an attack for sure. By the point of having 5 mana, like if you have enough like Traveler's Amulets and stuff, you might be able to keep it alive one time. I didn't have like any super synergies with it or anything. I guess that guy, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it might be okay, and it exists. Yeah, so I will attack you with all of these men.
All of your men.
For 1, 2, 3, 8, 9.
Yeah, I guess I have to block him.
You've activated my Might of the Masses. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to him. +5/+5 for each creature I control. So 10. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo!
You got me.
I can't believe
I gotta
that
go find
actually
this
worked.
really horrible rare that I
I
have
can't
in
believe
here.
that actually worked. I drew really well that game. Like
Yeah,
like
I kind of stumbled on land.
yeah.
Look at this rare I got.
Oh my god, Chrono Savant. Huh.
It's got an interesting ability.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And it's a giant. That's interesting. I didn't really like. This was pretty much the only interesting thing that I opened. Everything else was just kind of like big commons.
Yeah. It's nice that you got like removal spells.
Yeah,
My
I mean they
removal
cost
spells are,
cost 6. To be fair,
True, but I guess like this one costs
like
7.
I was playing that in my deck. A 10 mana target player sacrifices 2 creatures. I mean, it does have Delve, but
Yeah, like other than like the regenerate something, basically.
yeah.
I did get this and I never drew it. Or I have this, intimidate.
Sure. Oh, that's
Gotta
pretty good.
deal
That's a good
damage
name.
first.
Yeah, I like basically my removal was just this. These 4 cards.
Dudes.
This was the best piece that I had. It's like a delayed shock. Like a shock that you need a creature without summoning sickness to use. But yeah, so that was this. Hopefully the 6 of you watching found it entertaining. And if you actually want us to do something like this again, we probably won't. But if you want to, let us know. And I don't know, miracles can happen, I suppose. So we'll see you for our regular scheduled stuff. Bye.